Love him or hate him, Vladimir Putin is one of the most feared and respected leaders on the global stage. How does he do it? How did a relatively unknown KGB officer rise to become one of the most powerful figures in the world? The answer lies in the strategies he uses to project dominance, authority, and influence. Today, we're breaking down the psychological tactics that make Putin so commanding and how you can apply these principles to gain respect and authority in your own life. Stick around until the end, because I'm going to share a counterintuitive tip that's crucial for commanding respect. And if you haven't joined the Chad Guys Brotherhood yet, hit that subscribe button. We bring you the best insights into dominance, influence, and leveling up as a man. Let's get into it. Trait number 1, the power of stoicism and emotional control. One of Putin's most potent weapons is his unshakable composure. You've probably seen those videos of him in tense situations, his face like stone, his demeanor unbreakable. He rarely smiles, and he never lets emotions dictate his actions. This level of emotional control makes people around him uneasy and unsure, giving him a psychological edge. When he's negotiating or dealing with adversaries, Putin doesn't flinch or react impulsively. This cold, calculated approach forces others to come to him rather than the other way around, in a world full of people who wear their emotions on their sleeves. His calmness exudes power. Emotional control is a hallmark of powerful leaders. According to a study published in the Journal of Leadership and Organizational Studies, leaders who remain composed under pressure are perceived as more competent and trustworthy. People equate emotional stability with strength. Learn to master your emotions. Whether you're in a negotiation, a heated argument, or a stressful situation, keeping your composure makes you look unbreakable. Emotional control isn't about being robotic. It's about being the calmest person in the room, even when chaos erupts. Practice responding, not reacting. Next time someone tries to provoke you, pause for 3 seconds, take a breath, and then respond. The more you practice this, the more powerful and composed you'll become. Trait number 2, mastering the art of silence. Putin knows the power of silence. He's not the kind of leader who fills the room with noise. In fact, his strategic use of silence is one of his most intimidating tools. When he's asked a difficult question, he doesn't rush to answer. Instead, he pauses, making the room feel heavier and making everyone hang on his every word. This creates tension, and tension equals power. People fear silence, and they'll often rush to fill it. But Putin uses silence to draw people in and make them feel like he has control of the conversation. Silence can be more powerful than words. A study from Harvard Business School found that strategic pauses in conversation can increase your perceived intelligence and authority. When you don't feel the need to over-explain or defend yourself, people perceive you as more confident. Be strategic with your words and pauses. You don't need to explain yourself constantly. When you talk, say what you mean and let it sit. Let the silence do some of the heavy lifting. Next time you are in a conversation or negotiation, experiment with using silence. Make your point, then pause. Watch how people react and how the power dynamics shift in your favor. Trait number 3, commanding body language. Putin's body language is another key factor in why he's respected and feared. He never slouches, and he uses deliberate, slow movements. When he walks into a room, he projects confidence with his chest out and head high. His handshake is firm, and his eye contact is piercing. This sends a clear message: I'm in control. Body language isn't just about how you look, it's about how you feel. When you adopt dominant body language, your brain releases more testosterone and reduces cortisol, making you feel more powerful. Think about the famous image of Putin riding a horse shirtless or playing hockey with a determined look. These displays aren't random. They're carefully calculated to project an image of strength and confidence. According to research from Princeton University, people judge you within the first few seconds of meeting you, and your body language plays a massive role in that impression. Strong posture, purposeful movements, and direct eye contact can make you appear more confident and authoritative. Command your body language. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and walk with purpose. People notice the way you carry yourself, and if you carry yourself like a king, they'll treat you like one. Practice standing in a power pose for 2 minutes each day. It might feel silly, but it will boost your confidence and prepare you to dominate any room you walk into. Trait number 4, the ability to stay unpredictable. One of Putin's favorite tactics is keeping people guessing. He rarely reveals his true intentions, and he's a master of misdirection. This unpredictability makes him hard to read and even harder to challenge. When people can't anticipate your moves, you become a force to be reckoned with. Putin uses this unpredictability in politics, making sudden decisions that keep his opponents off balance. Even his closest allies often have no idea what he'll do next, which makes him a more formidable adversary. Humans crave predictability. It makes us feel safe. But when someone is unpredictable, it triggers a fight-or-flight response, making people uneasy. A study from Psychology Today found that unpredictable leaders are often viewed as more powerful because they are harder to control. Embrace being unpredictable. This doesn't mean you should be erratic, but keep your plans and intentions close to the chest. Don't reveal everything you're thinking or your next move. Stop sharing your plans with everyone. Make moves in silence and let the results speak for themselves. The less people know about what you're up to, the more control you'll have. Trait number 5, projecting strength even when vulnerable. Putin has had his share of setbacks, but he never shows weakness. Even when Russia has faced international criticism or sanctions, he remains steadfast, projecting strength at all times. This isn't about pretending to be invincible. It's about refusing to be a victim. People respect leaders who remain strong in the face of adversity. By never appearing weak, Putin reinforces the image of being untouchable. According to the Journal of Social Psychology, people are more likely to follow leaders who remain calm and strong during crises. Displaying strength, even when you're struggling, creates an aura of stability. Refuse to play the victim. Even when life gets tough, carry yourself with dignity and strength. People will respect you more for it. The next time you face a challenge, focus on how you present yourself. Stand tall, even when you feel small. Speak confidently, even if you're unsure. You'll be surprised at how this shifts your own mindset and how others perceive you. Trait number 6, understanding power dynamics. Putin has an innate understanding of power dynamics. He knows when to assert his dominance and when to pull back. He's not afraid to assert his authority when needed, but he also knows how to play the long game, making alliances and strategic moves that keep him in a position of power. This understanding of when to push and when to pull back is crucial for any leader. Power isn't just about force, it's about finesse. A study from the Journal of Political Psychology suggests that leaders who understand power dynamics are more successful in achieving their goals. They know how to read the room, leverage relationships, and make decisions that serve their long-term interests. Learn to read power dynamics in your own life. Who has the upper hand in a negotiation? When should you assert yourself, and when should you step back and observe? Understanding these dynamics will make you more strategic and effective. Observe the power dynamics in your workplace or a social circle. Who holds influence, and how do they wield it? Take notes and use this knowledge to your advantage. Trait number 7, calculated risk-taking. Putin isn't reckless, but he's not afraid to take risks. From military maneuvers to bold political moves, he knows how to calculate the odds and act decisively. He understands that great rewards often come from taking great risks, but he never gambles blindly. His risk-taking has made him both feared and respected. People know he's not someone to be underestimated or easily deterred. According to the Journal of Behavioral Decision-Making, risk-takers are often seen as more confident and competent. The key, however, is calculated risk. Recklessness can backfire, but taking strategic risks can set you apart as a leader. Be willing to take risks, but do your homework first. Whether it's investing, starting a new business, or making a big life change, weigh the pros and cons, and then take decisive action. Identify one area in your life where you've been playing it safe. Assess the risk, make a plan, and take action. Fortune favors the bold, but only if you are prepared. Vladimir Putin is a master at commanding both fear and respect, and his strategies are rooted in psychological principles you can learn from. By mastering emotional control, strategic silence, powerful body language, unpredictability, projecting strength, understanding power dynamics, and taking calculated risks, you too can become a force to be reckoned with. If you want to keep learning how to dominate life and level up as an alpha male, hit that subscribe button and join the Chad Guys Brotherhood. Drop a comment below and share which trait you're going to start mastering today. And don't just tap that like button. Obliterate it if you're serious about becoming a man of power. Remember, respect and fear aren't given, they're earned. Stay strong, stay calculated, and keep pushing forward. Welcome to the tribe, and I'll see you in the next video.